Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, thank you for stopping by. This video, as you can tell by the title, is going to be my new workout routine. And there's a reason on why I had to change my workout routine. And this is more specifically towards my midsection, so my abdominal area. So let's just backtrack just a little bit. In 2008, I auditioned for a professional dance team, and one of my critiques on why I didn't make it was because my abdominal area was a little more than what they would have liked. So I was a little chunkier in my midsection, which is so annoying because I auditioned for them in 2013 and they told me I was too skinny. So anyways, I don't know, but this time around they told me, you know, and I get it, I understand. I actually felt, and personally right now even still to this day feel a little chunkier. And you know, you just know your body and how it used to be and how you want it to be. So yeah, my midsection is not very great right now, but I'm working on that, and that's all that counts, right? That's all that matters. So after they told me this news, you know, I got cut and everything, and I started kind of eating my feelings. Honestly, when I auditioned for them, I was really just trying to put myself out there and just do something that I didn't think I would try to do again. And I actually went through more stages than I thought I was going to. I actually went all the way through to training camp. When I went into training camp, I really thought that I had the slightest chance of maybe making it for real this time. And obviously I didn't. I got cut that first week, and I kind of knew I wouldn't make it. Actually, I went into this audition telling myself I wasn't going to make it, which wasn't a good start anyways. But like I said, I was just trying to put myself out there again, and my only goal that day at auditions was to walk in through those doors, get my little number, and just learn the routine and say I had a great time, that was fun, I got to meet new people, blah blah blah. But no, I went ahead and ahead and ahead to training camp, and I kind of started eating my feelings away, and I kind of gained a little bit more than I should have. So after about 2 to 3 weeks, this was in June, about 2 to 3 weeks, I decided, you know what, even if you don't try to get back into it for the auditions or for, you know, trying to be in a professional dance team, then do it for yourself. I know I wasn't feeling great. I felt icky and just sluggish and all of that. And so I got up and I started working out again, focusing mainly, you know, in my midsection. And I technically always really do cardio because I do dance quite a bit, whether it's in my living room, in my bedroom, out in the studio, just because, or if I'm teaching my dance classes and stuff like that. So I do get quite a bit of cardio in, but I don't actually work out, if that makes any sense. So I incorporated a lot of abdominal exercises, so for your midsection, and I was doing crunches, and I don't like sit-ups, but I was doing planks and V-sits and scissor kicks and, you know, leg lifts and all these variety of exercises for your abdominals. And I really wasn't going anywhere, and I got a little discouraged and I just kind of quit. And this was a little bit after I posted that video, because I do have a video telling you guys that I was going to start working out and this and that and blah blah blah. So I did. I just kind of got discouraged and kind of stopped. And I remember one day just, you know, being upset. I was on my Pinterest and I was just scrolling through my Pinterest on my phone, and I come across a picture, and I'll post it somewhere, of two midsections, I guess you can say, next to each other. And one of them was like, this is the normal abdominal or whatever, and this one was a little more separated. And I was like, I wonder what that is. And I clicked on it and I just started reading the article, and at the end of the article it kind of shows you how to do a self-check test. And so I did that test on myself, and I was like, yes, that is exactly what I have. What I found out that I had, the scientific name for it is, I don't even know if I'm gonna say it right, so I apologize. Diastasis Recti. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it, but if not, just let it go. Which translates to abdominal separation. This is a condition in which the large abdominal muscles separate. So instead of being here, pretending these are my abs, they just kind of separate. And it causes like your belly to stick out, kind of. So it's hard to verbally say it, but it causes your belly to stick out a little bit because of the widening of the abs. And this is also called the mommy belly or the pooch, if you guys ever heard of that. And it is pretty common. So more than 3 million US cases per year, I believe, and this includes newborns, women, and men. Newborns, it's usually at birth, and it just kind of fixes itself, I guess, because everything is just so brand new. It just kind of has to get into place. For women, it's usually for 35 and older and who get pregnant. So that's one. Another one is if your baby is just a high weight baby. So yeah, if you have a pretty big baby, you might have abdominal separation. And if you have a multiple pregnancy, so like twins or triplets or however many fit in that belly of yours, so one of those three can cause abdominal separation, and that's pretty obvious on why. But this also occurs in men of like middle age to even older men with abdominal obesity. And another big one is if they are lifting weights incorrectly. So heavy lifting and doing it incorrectly can cause that separation in their abdomen as well. So the treatment for this condition is basically physical therapy. If it isn't too wide, you can do certain abdominal strengthening exercises to help kind of around it. But if it's way too wide and a little physical therapy won't help it close a little bit, then cosmetic surgery would probably be the best way. But I've said this in another video of mine that I prefer to do like home remedies first and then proceed to the next level if we have to. So yeah, I started with physical therapy, and I actually researched on what we could and we couldn't do according to if you had this abdominal separation. So some don'ts, and I did record them for you. I know I'm not technically supposed to do them, but I only did like 2 or 3, and I haven't done these in a few months. So since I learned that I wasn't supposed to be doing these, I haven't done them until this video, just so I could show you guys what not to do. So here are some exercises that you're not supposed to be doing when you have abdominal separation, because it'll just make it worse. Like I said earlier, I researched on what we couldn't and could do, and so there's quite a bit of exercises that will help the abdominal separation, and I just kind of pick and chose which ones I kind of liked and kind of made my own workout little routine, and I will show that right now. So now that you guys saw the exercises that I chose, my workout routine usually combines whichever day it is. Let's say I'm doing legs one day, I definitely do legs and abs, so I incorporate both of these together. And you know, obviously you always need to warm up, so I like to warm up and then I like to do legs if that's what I'm working out that day, legs and then abs, because I'm not really going hardcore on my abs. And then I do a little cool down. Sometimes I even do cardio in between there, and then I cool down a little bit, and that's pretty much my workout routine. For the abdominal section, I like to do 3 reps of 30, and I don't remember how many exercises I have, but I'm pretty sure there's like 5 or 6 that I do, and it goes by fairly quickly because you're not doing a lot, but it does work. I have noticed that my gap, I guess you can say, it has come down just a little bit. I remember it used to be when I first did my self-check test back in October, or was it November, one of those. It was 2 finger widths apart, and now it's pretty much almost 1. So it does work. It just takes time and persistence and commitment, so don't lose track, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys have this as well. You just gotta work through it. So I recorded my workout yesterday, and I'm doing this talking part today, so I don't remember exactly how I filmed it, but I did film a how to do a self-test, which is very simple, and I remember how I did it, and I hope it looks good because I will be putting that in right now. It takes like 2 seconds. Basically you just lay down flat on your back, you find your belly button, you get your 2 fingers, and you kind of move up to your chest area, but not too much. maybe like a inch and a half or two from your belly. You move up so you're laying flat, and then you just move your head forward. And when you do that, your fingers should pretty much concave in because your abdominal muscles are separating. And that is how you find out if you have abdominal separation. So I really found that these exercises work. They're working. It just takes a little bit more time. Like I said earlier, it takes determination, commitment, focus on what you want your body to be like, and you know, and honestly for me it's not even that anymore. I just want to feel good for myself, and that's where this journey is taking me. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope this video helped even a little bit, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.